Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're in the truck this morning. It's about 19 degrees. We got to get over to the shop and get the heat on. Hasn't posted anything. We've been working on the Oldsmobile and that video's coming. I've run into a couple things. We're gonna have to replace some parts, but we are still hot on the trail to get that thing done. But we did run into a little bit of an issue with my GMC, my dually. Fuel injectors have been giving trouble on this thing and kind of needed to be repaired, and I've got a lot of work coming up starting next month. I'm really going to be working that truck a lot, so couple that with just the opportunity, and Randy and I have been in the truck thrashing around on this thing. We're changing all the injectors, and if you've never changed the injectors on a Duramax, and this is a 2002, you've got to take a ton of stuff off this motor just to get in there and get to it. So I don't know that we're going to shoot any video. I haven't up to this point, and quite frankly we're over halfway through putting it back together. It's just one of those deals we had to jump in, and if you guys have never really done any filming, videoing for YouTube or anything else, it just takes a lot of extra time to get the camera in the right angle and then move it and do all kind of stuff. And I'm not shooting with multiple cameras yet, just basically because of a time factor. But again, it's one of those jobs where we had to get it done, and I don't want to waste Randy's time because he's helping me, you know, moving the camera around and stopping and doing this and doing that. With the hands that I've got and the arthritis that I've got, there's certain things I can't do. So the fact that he's willing to help me, I don't want to delay that. But nonetheless, you guys sit over here beside me. We're going to go to the shop this morning. I'll walk you through and show you what we got, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Oldsmobile and what I think's going on, and then what our next steps will be, and of course that'll be in our next video. So nonetheless, sit down over there, buckle up, we'll go for a little short ride. All right, as you can see, GMC, the dually, is behind us here. I'm gonna take the camera over here and show you this side of the motor where we've got it tore apart. At this point this morning, we're gonna start we got 4 injectors to take out and put them back in. I've got everything already cleaned up, and I'll show you what those parts look like. Then we'll walk over and talk a little bit about the Oldsmobile. It's gonna be a short video. Just wanna let you guys know what was going on. So hey, come on over here and let's look. All righty. As you may or may not be able to tell under here, we've taken the inner fender out where we can work with everything. And then here is what the inside of the motor looks like. And as you can tell, these are the injectors here, and there's 2 more back there. I've got all these parts cleaned up. We still got the oil return line to take out and clean up. I didn't have the right size socket last night, so I didn't want to mess anything up. Randy will be here in just a little while, and we'll get back on it. But let's take a walk over here. Of course, the Ford's there. We're getting ready to do a massive blow apart on it. A lot of stuff coming up on it as we get into springtime. New paint job on the parts washer. Looks a lot better than it did. But the Oldsmobile, let me see if I can get some lights on the subject here. That's better. If you look back here in the back there, we put the Mallory distributor out of Corvette that I had built and sold. We put that in there, not really the whole distributor. I take that back. It's the cap, rotor button, and all that. We're still not getting any fire in this motor, and most likely, probably the pickup in the distributor's gone bad. And by the time you replace the module box, and do all the trouble to pull that distributor out and put that pickup in there, you're going to be within about $50 or so of a brand new distributor. That is a 77 model distributor that's in there. This other distributor obviously is a 77 because that's what the Corvette was that I built. So we just opted out to buy a new distributor, and I brought that to the shop today. One other thing is right along in here, going back into the firewall, is the oil pressure gauge line, and it's a mechanical gauge. And I'll try to get down where you guys can see, but steering wheel's kind of in the way, but there's the 2 gauges. All right, the current state with the Oldsmobile is we're not getting any oil pressure. I'm pretty sure that the pump's working. It's just that line's a plastic line. It's not a metal line. Most likely it's either collapsed, it's broken, stopped up, whatever. But one of the things we'll do when I pull the distributor out in the next video that we're building or making is we'll replace that line. I got several of those kits on hand. So we'll replace that line and probably have oil pressure. If not, then ultimately, no matter what happens, once we get everything done, I'm going to back the car out and put it outside and wrap it up, because where I'm actually standing, where the Oldsmobile is, this is actually going to be the shop, quote unquote, work area with the tables and my machinery and stuff like that. So I'll only have two bays, one with the lift, and over there where the dually's at, to work out of. Only one person, so I'm only gonna be able to do so much at a time anyway. But I need this square footage to do, because I'm just kind of at the point, I've got to get things going. I've got to get vehicles running. I've got to get a few things sold, and we'll be talking about that later on. The 49, by the way, is not one of them. Just got a lot of stuff going on. It's been a cold, miserable wintertime here in North Carolina. Just hard to get anything done. So I've got to get everything put into place. But that's kind of what's going on right now in the shop. We're going to finish that GMC up today and get it on the road. A lot of work going on with it. Some of it may be channel content, may not. I don't know. We'll put it out there, and if you guys like it, we'll continue to do it. If not, probably won't do it anymore. But anyway, appreciate you stopping by the channel, finding out what's going on. This is Russ Lover's Garage. I'm Jody, and I'm glad you're here. And as always, God bless.